Guys, I'm Alex with the Megacell Charger project. I want to give you a few updates about things that happened over the past weeks. Right now we're running a new campaign on Indiegogo for the Megacell Charger, and some of you might ask why why we're running this campaign again, why if it's a second funding, or if you have questions like this, it means that my message about the failed campaign did not get to you. So here's the full story on that. So we get things straight, and everybody knows what to expect for from now on. Alright, so the first campaign that we ran started in January 15 and lasted for 1 month. It started slow, and at the end we got a review from Jehu Garcia, and also Tom Ammerman posted on his website and sent an email about this device because he already knew what this device was. He purchased a lot of these. Tom purchased a lot of these chargers in the past, so it jumped, like in the last week, it jumped to being funded and overfunded. And at that point, people started to check on what was going on, to see what was the reason for that huge jump in orders, and the fact that it passed over $50,000 in less than a week. So they looked deeper to see what's going on and asked us a bunch of questions about the company, sent some papers from the bank accounts and stuff like this. And in the end, they said that they cannot support pre-orders because in case we will fail to deliver those orders, they will have to refund all the money to the buyers, and that's not how they work in principle. I saw a lot of people saying, okay, yeah, PayPal mafia and stuff like this. I actually don't blame PayPal for this one, because if you look through their terms and conditions, pre-orders are not accepted, or they must come with fund being hold until the order is being shipped. So that was totally my mistake for not knowing these things and for relying on the past experience with them, because we did work with them in the past, but the order amounts were between 10 to 15,000, the most, and most of them being over $7,000 or $8,000 for the batches. And they did not have any problems with that. We did not have complaints, so everything ran smooth with that one. But when it scaled, it did not hold. So for this reason, we decided to there was two options. One, we come up with $60,000 to produce the boards, send them over, produce the injection molding and stuff like this. PayPal will keep the funds locked until we come up with the funds to deliver those orders, and after the orders will be shipped, we will get the chance to get the money from those orders. And that was not a viable option for us at this stage. We don't have that much cash lying around, unfortunately. So to get things moving faster, we decided to refund all the orders to the people and start a new campaign. I looked into Kickstarter and Indiegogo, and I checked to see what's needed to get there. I saw in the past that's not supported in Romania, but I also saw that there are some companies or some individuals which did campaigns on Kickstarter and Indiegogo from Romania. So I checked to see what they did to get it approved. And it turns out that the only thing you need, because Romania is in European Union, the only thing you need is an ID and a bank account in one of the supported countries. So I created a bank account and attached it to the company, bank account in Germany, and this way we got the account approved and the campaign approved on Indiegogo. I chose Indiegogo because it looks like the fees are a bit smaller than on Kickstarter, and their reviewing process was much faster, and we got the project launched faster comparing to Kickstarter. So yeah, that's the story at the moment, and to give you some updates on what I've been doing the past weeks, other than replying on emails and going back and forth with PayPal, I've worked on the case, on the plastic case, been doing a few revisions. It still looks ugly because it's 3D printed and I had to stitch it in the middle because I don't have a large enough printer. But what I've been doing basically is getting the shape right for the USB. Yeah, because I forgot to add it in the last version. If you check the renderings, you'll see there's no USB port on that one. So I've been working on getting that straight and also get the buttons aligned properly with the PCB. Added some guiding points like these ones to guide the PCB and keep it in place. And most of the work, those were fast edits, but most of the work was getting the object prepared for the molding, and that required adding some draft points, draft angles to the surfaces in order for it to be extracted properly from the injection mold, because I was not familiar with this process in the past. I did not design any cases for injection molds, and the manufacturer told me, okay, you need to get the drafting angle at least 1 degree on the flat surfaces to avoid getting the plastic case scratch when you extract it. So yeah, I modified the design to do that, added, changed the mounting points a little. So it was most of it was fiddling, nothing major changed, and yeah, that's about the case. And I also found a proper manufacturer that understood what we need. He can deliver it in time, and also shown some sample of the work they did in the past, and they looked at like they know what they're doing. They provided me with fast reports on the things that I must work on this. We also found the light pipes. Not sure if you can see it here, but in these holes there will be some light pipes that will go through the plastic case and touch the LEDs on the PCBs, so you can actually see the light coming through those. We found those light pipes, modified the design to match those, and yeah, we're ready. At this point, we're ready to get this produced. The only thing that's been needed is this campaign to get funded, and yeah, we'll be paying the manufacturer, and we'll get this running. We found all the required what's needed to get this certified, because in some countries we will need to have this certified to be able to be imported. And because it's a low voltage device, there won't be any issues with getting it certified. We also use the Wi-Fi module that's already approved. It has the right traces and the right emissions and stuff like that. So yeah, we're on we're now we are on the good path right now, getting things straight and getting the right tools for the campaign. Because before I thought that I would get a deal and avoid paying some extra commissions with regular crowdfunding campaigns, and avoid the whole process of getting it approved, what text you can use and all that. But it turned out that it's what we had was pretty much what we needed to get it approved. So yeah, it wasn't the best decision in the beginning to get it with our payment processor, but yeah, it was a lesson learned, and I also know now what we need in the future if we want to do pre-orders and have it scaled. I checked some payment processors, and I discussed with some of the others, and told me that we can do pre-orders, but we won't be able to access the money until the device is shipped. So that's okay. At least we know what we have to do, and what kind of money we need to run the business. And yeah, that's about it for this update. If you have any questions, feel free to post it in the comments below, or contact me directly on the email alex@megacellcharger.com. I've been trying to keep in touch with all the people that send me emails asking questions, what's going on with why they were receiving a refund without asking for a refund and all that. And yeah, it was not the best way to go with it, but I think it's important to find a way to move forward and not complain too much about what happened. And that's life. Bad things happen, and yeah, I'm glad it's all good and we're moving forward. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I wish you all the best. Alex.